All right, people, we are live. We are ending the weekend with a bang, I guess you could say. With the after party, the return. Can you believe this? This is the return after party for Monday Night Raw. We're back. Oh, Monday Night Raw. How about that?
Again,
Yes,
again.
yes. It's been a minute. It's been the last
Only 3 hours.
What is it?
It's been only 3 hours.
That's
But we're
true.
back.
Yeah, we're back. We're back. Or if you was with us on the insiders, yeah. So this is this is how funny this is. Look at who we got here. Did you miss us? Did you really miss us? It's like, I miss you guys too. Wait. I should do this. Did you miss me? Oh, how I miss you.
But I knew we'd be back together again someday.
Just saying. I'm going to throw that out there now. Just saying. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I'm not trying to make sure I got oh, I got it. Okay, I do got it. Everything's pre-done with me, so I have it done. So by the time we get on here, I can like, hey, here we go. Boom. I was a little worried about that part. See, it says tailgate. See, that's wrong. Hold that thought. Hold on, people.
You can't tailgate after.
We technically could. I see some people. I see some Raider games that's been like that. Mainly because back in the day when they would always lose, we need an extra couple of drinks.
I feel you.
Just saying. I definitely need a drink after the Bengals because the Bengals when they was playing, my early years of a Bengal fan, we barely won.
Yeah.
I'll just throw it out there. Just saying.
Why do you think British people are so good at drinking? Because England breaks our heart every 4 years.
See. So what I need for everybody to do, if you guys are on the street and you guys on YouTube, what I need for you guys to do, and guys, do me a favor too. C. Rusty just posted his Days You Might Have Missed video. So as soon as we get done here, go and watch that. Then go to bed. So we're not gonna be long. We're not technically gonna be long because we all got to go to work tomorrow. I gotta go back. Fortunately,
Do we have to?
Yeah, I guess we have to. You know. I'm doing something different because I had time to get a drink. So guess what we're doing today? Buzz balls. Yep.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
That's the thing. So
You got a lot of balls there, Tazzy.
yeah, I know. Yep. Technically, I got two.
Technically, right now you have 3.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Touche. Yeah. And I could drink.
Oh, 4.
Yeah. You know what? You know what? I'm gonna save this. You know why? What I need to go back and do is go back to a couple of scenes from Monday Night Raw, which we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about everything Raw. Like we're going to talk about everything Raw. Let's start with this. Joey, I know you gave your scores already. You want to iterate why you gave the score that you gave? Hey guys, go ahead and give you guys scores in the chat right now, if you can, please.
So kind of like I said on Abby's, I think tonight is the jumping off point for Wyndham returning to WWE. And yeah, so we got Braun Strowman came out in a pair of red pants with a black belt. Interesting choice of color considering he normally wears the green and brown ones.
I know what you meant.
He wrecked everyone and left. So I had to give Raw a perfect score because I know what Braun Strowman coming back means. And it means that Bray is going to be returning to WWE.
That's right.
And I feel like I can now say that with 99.9% confidence.
and that's huge because we didn't know. We didn't know at all. You know.
You did the math. It's accurate.
So while we're at this point, Dan, go ahead and give me your score and your assess of everything on Raw.
Oh, that's easy. 10. because like a lot of people pretty much got flattened. Well, one person in particular got flattened through a table. Yeah, fun times.
All right, yeah, that's a thing. That's a thing.
And then at the end, another person put another person to sleep. So that was fun.
And then petted him like a dog.
Yes, good old Dexter Loomis. Or Miz, but oh well.
Oh my god.
Poor Miz. Where have we heard that before?
I know, right? I'm gonna give it a 10 because as a long-term storytelling and me doing long-term storytelling of NXT, a way they do things there, same thing we have it here. And I know this certain person is decided to work with Triple H. He's like, oh my god, I can do whatever I want. I can't wait. So it's like, he ain't gonna do that. He's gonna be like, he gonna literally say, oh man, it's a great honor to work with Triple H. You're like, oh, it's great. It's such good shit. No, just funny. It's insane. So I'm gonna give it a 10 just because I'm damn near excited because everything I had at NXT we're getting now. Everything. I'm getting my boy. I'm getting one of my points back when he comes. I'll get one of my points back. One of the original NXT. If you guys don't know, I'll say it out loud. If you guys don't know, Bray Wyatt is one of the original NXT members. Remember the contest? He's one of those. He was in FCW. He's one of the original. That's why it's like when he first came out. I don't know if you guys remember this story. That's why when he I gotta put this when he first came out as Bray Wyatt, he had a little bit of a Florida into him.
He did.
He did have a little Florida into him. That's why he did it, because it's like he's there in Florida. I mean, you kind of got the same thing when he got on the main roster, but it slowly changed a little bit until the cult leader of the. Oh my god, I'm so excited right now. I don't know what to do.
Tazzy, cheers to that.
That's a nice drink.
This is a liquid marijuana.
Interesting. I like it already.
We are off the hinge, and we always off the hinge on the after party.
You know, we can do this on this channel.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, it's good. I get why we're not gonna get that, but anyway, we're kind of more. I kind of want to treat like I already talked to Dan about this. I want to keep this channel underground, like a wrestling underground party. It's like you still have some fun, but we have some boundaries. We have some boundaries, but we're still having fun at the same time. Like, obviously. Let's see what we got in the chat. Let's go with the chat.
Score for Raw, babe.
Dude, crazy.
So it was 7.5 out of 10. Good solid Raw.
All right. I see he wants more improvement on the show. I get it. More improvement.
Way better than where it has been.
Come on.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes. Big time. Huge time. You can come on, cameraman. Come on in. Come on. We all family here. Yeah, man. Where you see while you here, how you feeling about the slow storyline as with the Braun Strowman and everything? It's like it's going after it.
I like it. I think that they, who knows what will happen, but seems like they may be setting him up to have a little bit of a singles run at first before he potentially goes back with him, and I'm good with that. Like, I like the dominance they showed of him. They already showed that they want to bring him back to being just a total monster again, which is great. That's what he did. He got kind of weakened there before he left, I feel like, with some of his booking. So, love to see him just be that monster, doing that again. Who knows? Maybe even be like he's done before. Maybe he'll win the tag team titles by himself again.
Oh, that was awesome.
That was funny when he did that before.
That's awesome. I love. I gotta like another guy. He's a homie. I like Braun so much. I like that whole family. It's weird. I
really think we're getting a Dark Wyatt family.
And we can do that because Triple H knows dark characters. Obviously, you know what's scary? You know what's kind of weird about this whole situation now? Because I have a huge feeling about Aleister Black right now. Because I have a huge feeling that he is getting his release.
Mm-hmm.
And if he gets his release and hit back, because he's one of those big, and you guys know me in NXT, he's a big Triple H guy that Triple H really loved him. I mean, when he was at NXT, he had the title for a minute.
Oh, I feel like AEW could be in some trouble. A lot of those guys that are there right now are so close to Triple H, and now that they know he's got control again, yeah, I think a lot of them maybe wait until their contracts are up. A lot of them are probably just leaving because of Vince.
Yeah. It's not a shocker that we are seeing Johnny, Dakota, Io Shirai, all them back.
Tony Khan piece sitting down. So
no comment.
For real, like he act like a spoiled child. Like, grow some stones, dude.
Yeah, I get it, but
see Mr. Adam Cole baby back in WWE at some point.
I want to know how long his contract is.
I don't know.
The only reason he won't be back right away is probably because his close friends are still there. Yeah. That's the only thing. But here's another thing. Bobby Fish is now gone.
Yeah.
And that Roger Strong on Sunday, that was not a coincidence.
Please bring back Matt Hardy.
Matt Hardy will probably be he might end up retiring there.
Yeah, I think so too.
That's a retirement.
Yeah, I think if he's getting close to wanting to leave the business, he needs to come back and have one last WWE run.
Yeah.
Well, he's been doing those like house shows with Jeff. Like the one that they did in Albany that we went to, but yeah, I don't think he's gonna be wrestling. He's gonna want to retire soon. He's got 60 million kids, so
look,
body can't take it for so long.
Yeah, Dan, let me ask you something. How are you feeling about the storyline with the Control Group? How you feel about that, Dan?
Well,
I
do have to make one observation.
Okay.
The last part of their name kind of basically, actually, it 100% resembles a certain key on a keyboard. Hitaro.
What?
Huh. I didn't even think about that.
What?
Because when they showed damage control, they had shortened it to what's on your keyboard.
I'm confused.
That's crazy. So Control, the way they did the Control name is what's on the keyboard. So it's short.
Huh.
I didn't think about that.
When you said
good
keyboard,
call.
I was thinking about a piano.
That's
a good call. Good call, Dan.
Anyway, that aside, I think it's Still off to a little bit of a slow start, but I think it's going to hopefully pick up soon, I think.
So I do got this to say. There is a possibility we might end up getting 2 surprises. Actually, I'm lying. Probably 3 surprises next Monday. You know why? If we have this tag team match with Control, they win it. Don't be shocked that 2 other girls make a surprise comeback. Next
Sasha and
Monday.
Naomi.
Yeah, I can see that.
Because that'll be a perfect match for a Extreme Rules match at Extreme Rules.
Ooh.
Just throw it out there. And then my second appearances, it goes and falls as what we've been talking about for the big majorly today, and that's Mr. Redbeard on Monday too.
Well, just look at the last month or so. There's been a return almost every Raw or SmackDown every week.
So this is why when I talked to my boss from the A's, he's actually really close to somebody from WWE. He's like, hey, you want to take it? So like, yeah. So on the 19th of September, they're in San Jose. By the way, that's the hometown of Bailey, by the way, which is going to be even more interesting on how she's going to react
to her home. Raw.
Yeah.
Ooh, Tazzy.
Yeah. We might have to
hang on, Tazzy, while I fly down and snatch your tickets from you.
Tazzy, you do realize when that is?
The 19th?
Isn't that the week before Extreme Rules? Is that the go home show?
No, I think it's the week after. So the 19th, because the Extreme Rules is on the first week of October. So we still got another week after that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we still got another week.
But still, if it goes like the way I think it's going to, next Monday we get Rowan, and then on the 19th we get Bray.
And I want to put this out. Everybody's put this out there. One of the biggest matches in San Jose was a certain match with a house with Randy Orton.
Oh yeah.
Was that in San Jose?
That was San Jose. Actually, it was kind of fun time too, because I was kind of looking at it like I was literally looking like, okay, we're watching the screen here. Are they going to come into the ring? And they actually did. I was like, thank you, because otherwise just sit here. I'm like, I actually want to see them live, you know.
That's a thought. I don't know. I haven't heard any updates lately, but how close is Randy close at all to coming back? Is there any chance that they could be saving Bray for that to restart that storyline?
Unfinished
the other reason why I don't think Bray is going to SmackDown, because I think they're keeping Karrion Kross and Bray apart for a minute. That's the other thing, because they don't want to do that now.
That wouldn't be a good thing for them to first come back to that.
Right.
Especially because they could build that for so long if they wanted to and do it amazingly.
And honestly, I think that you should keep Bray away from Roman for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't like to run into the title picture either.
I'm eating Cheez-Its while watching the after party. I see you.
You're making me hungry. Quit.
Jesus. Yeah, by the way, you made me hungry on those buffalo ones yesterday. I was like,
Cheez-Its.
I literally was at the store today. I'm like, I can't find it.
Have you tried the Cheez-It Grooves?
No.
Flavors? Is it the ranch one? Cheddar, like some kind of ranch.
White cheddar ranch.
White cheddar ranch flavor of the Grooves ones. They are so good.
These things are ridiculous strong. I'm like
the buzz balls.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. The first time I ever tried these, it was just a random, like, I wonder what these are. It was like years ago. And I was like,
it was like coffee based.
There is a coffee based one. And I was like, all right, let's try it out. I was like, I should have. I had to drive afterwards too. Well, I didn't have to drive, but I had to drive. But It was so strong.
Tazzy, you gotta try making one of these because they're like, this is gonna sound really weird, but they live up to their name. It's like a mellow buzz.
That makes sense. And we are eventually going to do the Drinking with Tazzy eventually. I just gotta find which party is the right time to do it. Maybe the after party for SmackDown party be good because it's a Friday anyway. And I'm not planning on DJing on Fridays no more. I'm planning on just doing it on the weekends because, quite frankly, I'd rather party with you guys. Because I'm tired. I'm tired of trying to dodge bullets. Anyway, so yeah, we got that. We have the control group. The control group is, yeah, there's gonna be a lot of stuff. Don't forget, Becky Lynch is going to be available within the next month. So. That's another dynamic that you're going to get. There's another one. Don't be shocked. Don't be shocked.
Okay.
Don't be shocked if Cody Rhodes just pop up out of the blue next month. Not wrestle, just pop up.
I was just telling her about that. Like, I was rereading some of the stuff on years ago with John Cena when he had that same exact injury. He came back in 4 months. So that,
remember that.
Cody Rhodes could easily show up by October. Or November, even like
I still
maybe
think
even Survivor Series. I saw something WWE said something about he should be ready by Royal Rumble, but he'll be back for that. I
still think Cody's going to be the one to dethrone Roman.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah. So my things on that is if they get the Rock, more likely this is what's going to happen. It's more likely they're going to have that match at Royal Rumble instead. And they're going to have the Roman and Rock at the Mania, which I'm very upset about because I just got the A schedule for next year. Guess what?
You have to work during WrestleMania. When
I have to work.
City.
Granted, they're both day games, so I'll be in time for the middle part of it. So I'll be in time for all the main parts. But I can't go. It's in California. I can't go.
Man.
You know that happened to us. We had floor tickets to WrestleMania, right? Before COVID happened.
Tampa in 2020, and then it got canceled.
I remember that. Yeah, it's
I've wanted to go to WrestleMania ever since I was a little kid.
Yeah,
I actually we still have the floor tickets in somewhere. Like I can't even throw them away. Like I had them. Like we were so close to going. I was looking forward to that for months. And then when COVID happened, I was like, "Oh, please don't cancel this. Please don't cancel this."
Well, yeah.
This is a good question to ask, but let me say this first. Yeah, I went to the WrestleMania when the you guys remember. I told you remember this. Seth Rollins, cashes in. That's the one I was at.
Cisco.
You talk about loud.
That
Sure.
was nuts. One of the
We
coolest
already-
cash-ins ever.
It's like that's the moment. I think that's that's also what you're gonna get with Triple H now. When people get the Money in the Bank from now on, it's gonna be longer now. It's gonna be back longer like it used to.
Yeah.
Because
I don't think we'll see as many cash-ins at Money in the Bank or at Raw after Money in the Bank like we have for a while. Yeah.
And I get why they did it.
Look what I'm not a huge fan of Austin Theory, but I love what they're doing with him right now. Like it's great dragging it out. That was awesome. That he just ran down there and got punched out by Tyson Fury. Like that's great. Keep that stuff going. You don't need to, he's not ready for it anyway. He don't need to cash in yet.
No, you can't do that.
Case. Like
you can't do that. I guarantee by the time he's when Triple H says he's ready, he'll be ready.
Yeah.
He got a whole year.
Right now, if they were to do it now, I feel like he'd have to be a failed cash-in. He can't go win the title right now.
Exactly. Exactly. I'm trying to remember. Oh my God, the Dexter Lumis and Miz thing.
I love it. It's so great.
That was so funny.
I love how Dexter Lumis cannot say a word, but can tell such a story. Like, I mean, he's a little Bray-esque even in that. Like, all he has to do is just stare at you, and he can advance the story.
Yeah, I agree. Dan, what'd you think about this story?
The best. Yeah, that's all I got. It was freaking hilarious.
Miz always gets picked on. Bray did it to him too.
This will
Oh
be
my.
fine. His balls are massive, apparently. So
He's totally fine. I got a question for you guys and questions in the chat. What was you guys' favorite wrestling event you went to?
Oh, I guess for us it would be that when we sat ringside.
Yeah, sitting ringside at Raw was awesome.
Was it Cincinnati?
Yeah.
And that was the first event I ever went to.
Mm-hmm.
I'd never sat ringside before. That was really cool.
Mm-hmm.
So I recommend everyone do it at least once if you can. It's
Ringside,
expensive,
yeah.
but man, there's nothing like it.
$500 a ticket.
Yeah, it was about $500 a piece.
Yeah,
to sit front row for Raw, but it was you'll never, you can't get that. It's amazing how close you are. The ring to the barricade is way closer to what it looks like on TV. You are very close to the ring. I was amazed.
Yeah, it's 4 feet.
You cannot get any closer to them. I mean, especially there was a match between Drew and Roman when we went, and Drew almost threw Roman in my lap. He went right on top of the barricade, right in front of me.
Yeah, Vince showed up
cool.
that night.
Yeah, Vince was there.
So
that was cool. One of my favorite ones, other than that one, is I went to SummerSlam. I believe it was 2008. It was here in Indianapolis. I went to that, and that was the one where the main event was Undertaker versus Edge at Hell in a Cell. And Undertaker on the ladder, threw Edge through the ring, and then lit it on fire. That was awesome.
I have a soft spot too for the show that I met Bray for the first time before the show. So that one sticks out for me because he ended up showing up that night too and having a dark match with Daniel Bryan.
He tends to do a lot of dark matches when he's around. I noticed that lately. I noticed that with Bray.
Fiend had a dark match with Daniel Bryan that night.
Well, he did too in that year when he was off between being Cult Leader Bray and before he debuted as the Funhouse Bray. Mm-hmm. He showed up to what was it? It was a house show in Cincinnati. I can't remember what it was called, but
that's random.
There.
That's so random.
Shows up randomly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Don't save it for don't save it for the pay-per-views. He's going to show up on a random Raw.
Mm-hmm. Dan, do you got any favorite event that you ever went to?
Well, it's going to be pretty sad, but I have not been to a WWE event since I was about, if my math is right, 8 years old.
Mm.
Wow.
I need to rectify that.
It's so much fun.
Yes, you do.
Get it.
So much fun.
Especially if the crowd gets really into it. It's a blast.
Yeah. You get the right crowds. I know our two loudest crowds out here is, of course, San Jose and Sacramento. I got a history with Sacramento right now. The craziness of the Hell in a Cell. It's crazy because that arena was brand new. It was like I think it's like the third year with them, and I'd never seen it so jam packed. The Kings don't make it jam packed. I'm a Kings fan, and I'd never seen a pack it just sell out like that. I'd never seen it.
Was it SmackDown here?
Yeah,
we went to a SmackDown here and saw a dark match. I think it was with Bray and who was it? Cesaro.
Oh yeah,
I think it was Bray and Cesaro in a dark match.
I have a memory. About 2009-ish. You guys remember the storyline between Randy Orton versus the McMahons, Legacy versus McMahons, and you remember Stephanie got so pissed off. She talked to Kane about bringing the Undertaker to fight Randy Orton for a Search Raw. I was at that Raw. First of all, we already had the tickets. Before, and I saw it on the week before. They said, well, next week, Randy Orton versus the Undertaker. And everybody know my history with the Undertaker. He is my favorite of all time. I was super stoked just to see that interest live. And yes, it is a different feeling when you see that interest live.
I've seen it one time at SummerSlam 2000.
Yeah.
Bray's entrance was pretty badass.
Yeah.
Let's see anybody
The
say.
Undertaker's entrance literally will give you chills being there in person.
This is funny. Question Tassie and Joni's husband. I made sure I got that right. How you feel about Dexter Lewis, and do you think Dexter and Braun can be partnership? Because who destroyed both cars tonight? I don't know. Who destroyed both cars tonight? I don't know. But I love it. Make us talk. Yeah, it do make you talk because it's possible. I mean,
I think it depends. Like, kind of like I was saying on Abby's, if the plan is that we get this darker version of the Wyatt family, I don't think they partner up with anybody or bring anybody else into it, because I think the big point of that is going to be to honor Brody. So I really don't think they're going to add anybody into it if that's what we get. If we get something new, or we get the Fiend back, yeah, I could definitely see Braun pairing up with Dexter, or the Fiend pairing up with Karrion Kross at some point.
Dexter could be some kind of a follower of Brady's or something. I can see that working.
We just might get the cult leader Bray first. We just might get him.
I'm like, I can't believe that there's even a remote possibility now that we might see cult leader Bray and the Wyatt family again. Like,
yeah, it's
my mind just.
I never thought it was going to be a thing a year ago. Like when he got released, I'm like, because Vince is never going to bring him back.
That's
and
still one of
everything.
my favorite things ever is to go back and watch his old matches, and
yes,
when they show his entrances with all the people and they're holding up their cell phone light, like there's just nothing better than that.
So
he loves that. He loves it.
Because I don't.
So
that was an accident. I think.
Yeah, it was an accident. So that first match with it was in Sacramento. Funny, huh? That's funny. That match with Randy Orton was in Sacramento. The first match they ever had. You remember when Brody showed up out of the blue? He just appeared. And it's like I saw him. You guys ain't sneaky. I saw him run to that spot and everything. It was like, okay, I see you what that is. But it was so awesome because the lights were like everybody. It was a loud pop too. It was like, oh, it's Brody.
And commentary did such a good job with that too, because it started out pretty small, and then they ran with it and were like, oh, each week, I remember a couple times they were like, each week he gets more and more followers, these fireflies, these followers of his, like, and you started seeing those lights more and more, and commentary just kept running with it. It was great. Like,
I love
playing that up, that he was gaining more followers.
And I love how much he loves that. Like he's one of those people that just thrives so much on the crowd reaction that I don't know. Like I think he the fans are his favorite part.
Yeah. I have been on the ringside before. Believe it or not, being with a baseball team, you actually get some perks. So this one was when I can't remember who Triple H was facing, but I got to saw the actual Triple H entrance, which is insane because it's like I'm literally looking at him about to blow his spit, like, hey, you can't be blowing a spit at me, man. Like, you know what I mean? But funny about that, this is actually the same Raw that I don't know you guys remember Chris Jericho and Shawn Michaels had that little beef, and he threw
that was right around with the SummerSlam I went to, because at that SummerSlam is when Shawn Michaels came out and announced his retirement, and Jericho came out and was all pissed at him and stuff, and he ended up hitting Michaels' wife. Jericho did.
I remember that. Yeah, that's when he hit that. If you guys know about his eye situation, that was that same Raw that he messed up his eye. Was the way he got hit in the
Titantron.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the same one.
Give it a little bit of a lazy eye.
Yeah.
Michaels put his head through a TV.
You learn something new every day, huh?
Yeah.
Crazy. I've been to elimination. I've been to Elimination Chamber with Edge in there. That Edge
Elimination Chamber.
Edge entrance. Yeah.
Yeah, you haven't been to.
I haven't been to. I haven't been to a pay-per-view.
On another level.
Oh, it's a
I almost
no commercials.
I almost went to Clash at the Castle. I was going to
Okay.
go to England at that period, and when Caleb and the Bat Experience came out with their UK tour, it just ended up working out financially too. That I couldn't afford to go at the moment, and then they were doing this tour in May of next year. So 2 birds, 1 stone.
Yeah, keep on putting you guys stuff out there in the chat. I'm going to get to it. Trust me. I'm not like other YouTubers with a W that I will not read your stuff.
I went to another pay-per-view 2 years ago. I think it was in 2006-ish. It was Great American Bash.
That's a good.
That was the one where it was the first ever Punjabi prison match between Great Khali and Big Show.
Were we in the grocery store when Cody Rhodes returned?
Yes,
we were in the grocery store.
I called it too.
Cody Rhodes. Oh, that's great. Oh yeah, you wasn't there.
We were in the grocery store.
Yeah.
Where were we?
In the grocery store.
Here? No, we were.
No, we were out of town.
Where were we?
You was all town because I remember. I'm pretty sure you would have been there. That's WrestleMania.
No, it was earlier this year.
Yeah, I think we were in Charlotte.
We didn't go to Charlotte.
Yes, we did.
We did.
Anyway, we were in a grocery store, and I was watching it on the grocery store, and like we just flipped out in the middle of the grocery store.
There's one more thing I need to talk about Raw, but hold on. Let me get to these things. WWE Extreme pay-per-view, ECW Raven, Tommy Sandman, and Sabu. That's a good match. I think I remember that. WWE Extreme Rules pay-per-view, ECW. I gotta go back on that. That's very interesting. Reside is worth it. Yes, it is. Oh, shoot. What I got in my hand?
We were in St. Louis.
We were in St. Louis, that's right.
We were in St. Louis because I went on my birthday to see Kyle and get my tattoo done.
Right.
That's makes sense.
I knew we were somewhere out of town.
Yeah, because I knew we were here.
Right. You know what? Hey, Tazzy and Jody's husband. Hey, can you say your name so everybody knows your name, please?
It's Chris.
There you go. I didn't want to be that guy. You're like, his name is Chris. God darn it! No, I'll just play with you guys. I love all you guys. Hey, Tazzy and Jody, husband, and Dan's here too. Peoples. Hey, Dan.
Can't see me, but I'm waving, Tazzy.
I'm new here. I feel really more bad. If you know me, I'm always joking. Just run with it. I'll just play with you. You're good. Legend, but Triple H is a genius. I will tell you why. Storyline is most important. We go Owens, Bloodline, and Sammy, and Theory, and Cross, and Drew, and possibly. Wow.
I like that.
Look at you. Look at you. I like that. I like that.
But I like it.
As when I talked to Dan, me and Dan was on the tailgate. You know what I like about this new cerebral way of doing the storylines? You see what I did there? Cerebral.
I see what you did.
We are getting more of an intertwine with different storylines. So you got Cross trying to go after Drew, but Drew is going after Roman, but
I think Drew right now is going to be going after Solo.
Exactly. That's going to be more likely the next match. It'll probably be a match next week. We get so kind of intertwined with all these kind of matches, and I love it because that's what it was. That's what Triple H did with NXT. A lot of matches. God, I don't want to say this dude's name. A lot of matches with Velveteen Dreamer was around there with Aleister Black. He had issues with Hill. It was like a three or four way. No pun intended. Just no.
Wow.
I'm trying to make sure that nobody will get like, hey, Yeah, we're making sure.
Thanks
Yeah.
for the image, Tazzy.
Sorry, my bad. All right, I'm gonna shut up. Shut up, Tassie. All right. Anyway, now Braun and also the tag team is in a storyline. True. Oh, by the way, we don't have no one contenders for this the tag team titles now. So we got to work on that now.
It's
Johnny
Braun.
being treated like a baby face. You know what? Johnny as a heel was not bad at all. I actually kind of liked it with the whole run with that was not bad at all. I kind of liked it. I kind of like the way. Oh, don't be shocked if you don't see his wife pretty soon too. Don't be shocked.
Didn't she just have a baby?
She had the baby. I think it was right before he left. So I think it was February. It was February. So you probably won't see her till the beginning of next year. So keep an eye on that. All right. Maybe get the way. Maybe Indy Hartwell gets called up.
Oh yeah.
It's a possibility.
Dexter.
Yeah.
Need Index back.
Index.
Yes.
Awesome. Very awesome. My favorite was Judgment Day pay-per-view for my 16th birthday. I think it was 2002. It was in Nashville.
There you go.
I like that. Okay. Okay. What else we got here? Starrcade in Cincinnati. When Bray showed up.
Show that Bray showed up at in that year when he disappeared.
Yeah.
He randomly showed up at Starrcade.
That's so random of Bray. Oh yeah, okay, I remember that. Okay, now I remember that. Okay.
And
I was like,
cult leader Bray then, but then the next time we saw him was when he was Funhouse Bray.
yeah, it's. I love the quote that Triple H put out there with that the interview. I can't remember the whole.
Being a tornado.
Yeah.
Like you get it though. Like
Triple H. He said, "I understand."
I could see somebody talking to Wyndham about ideas, and he's just like, well, "What if we do this? What if we do this?" He's just probably constantly like, "What if we do this?"
Yeah. And like I said, I remember that story that Kyle told us about how when they were first starting to talk about the Fiend, and he said he texted him like constantly for about 30 minutes and then said, "I'll call you later," and then didn't hear from him for weeks. Like,
yeah, it's crazy.
And he's like that, like on in DMs and stuff on social media. Like he'll be real talkative and then he won't say anything for a while. He reads everything though, which is nice. But
on a street, did my mom just text me? Just call me. I didn't want to answer it and be like, "Hey, Mom, hey, how you doing?" I'm like,
"Oh, Tennessee."
Last one, and then before
yeah,
one,
like I could have.
Funhouse Bray.
Yeah.
So Tazzy and hi, Jody and Matt.
I don't know who mine is. But this is Chris.
That's Chris. I like Matt Hardy's here. Where you at? I'm teasing you guys. You see my question, Tazzy?
We read it.
Oh yeah, we did. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry guys, I'm a little. The after party. I'm trying to run through this because we gotta go to sleep. Like, dude, I it's only 9:08 where I'm at, but these guys are here. The rest of these guys, what is it, like 12?
Yeah.
So,
yes, it is.
Just saying. That's the only thing great about the watch.
Yeah.
See? So let's see what we got here.
Tennessee in this California time.
Yeah, sorry. We'll go 10 more minutes and we'll go call it a night because I need to enjoy the rest of my night because I got a long 7 days of this homestand. We got the Atlanta Braves coming to town, so you know how that goes. So that's Atlanta Braves and the Chicago White Sox.
Nice.
Hello, Team Tazzy.
Hey, how you playing? Let's see. Braun was wearing red. He's joined the Fiend.
Yep, I noticed that too. He was wearing red pants.
Yeah, very odd colors. He always wears green or black or brown. And even the new shirt that they came out on WWE Shop is green, like a dark green and black
and
colors
red
and stuff. No, I didn't have any.
On the back of it is a red, red mountain.
I didn't see that.
All the
Yes,
colors of the
African.
rainbow.
Additional colors.
The colors of the rainbow.
Mhm.
Little T, welcome to the party. I haven't seen you in a minute. Shout out to you. How you been doing? Welcome to the party. We got a lot more new people coming in, showing up. Jaco.
Jacob. I like that.
Jaco, welcome to the party. Shout out
I
to
like
you.
that.
Welcome to the party. Real quick, I have to do this because I have to. Don't forget, if you have not subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. This is what we do. We have fun. We have fun here at the party. We don't care. Our watch alongs even worse. So hey, now we have fun here. We do watch alongs for NXT and the NXT pay-per-views. Apparently now we're actually doing the watch along for Extreme Rules. I just found that out today.
Me and you
Because
are?
I guess so, because I just realized the Insiders is not gonna be here.
Oh yeah, that's right. They're going to that show.
Yeah, so yeah.
That's cool, Tazzy. We'll have a party.
Yeah, another party.
You can come join us.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not? I'm totally down to bring anybody here who want to. If you
After the kids go to bed.
yeah. It's all good.
Otherwise, we'll have all the kids in here too.
Yeah.
Right around, I've been there. What those were crazy days. Anyway, don't judge me. Kurt got his head shaved bald, and the Undertaker beat Hogan at the pay-per-view. Which one was this?
I don't remember which one that was.
That's very interesting.
I remember
I remember Kurt Angle getting his head shaved. I don't remember what pay-per-view that was.
I remember
Goldberg.
Vince getting his head shaved.
Yeah.
Goldberg held Rey
By
Mysterio.
Donald
That's-
Trump.
Yeah.
I'm doing very good. Thanks for asking. Yeah, okay. Yeah, glad to see you. Glad to see all you guys, people. I know it's late for all you guys. It's about we have some crazy after parties in the beginning. So crazy after party. More than thanks to see wrestling before I even got on, because he had some kind of word that's popped up out of the blue, and everybody just joke over it. We got duck quacking.
Oh yeah.
Well, quack quack.
Becky quack moment.
Yeah, quack moment. Who knows? We have to wear. You know what? You know what's funny? Our craziest time on this channel was our watch along parties for NXT UK for some strange reason. I'm hell gonna miss, and shout outs to NXT UK for having.
Bray is part of Extreme Rules. Can you imagine the party then? We're gonna have fun.
It's gonna be insane.
Time.
Dan, put that on your calendar. It's 3 rules.
Match against Daniel Bryan. Extreme Rules.
Was that
Oh, me? Okay,
That was
gotcha.
a Rumble, but I
Yep.
think he had another match against
Calendar. Okay,
Extreme Rules before.
done.
There's another element to Raw I need to talk about, because this is huge. It's huge because it was like one of those things that happened in the background.
Tweeted.
Raw tweeted.
Please hold. I'm in a group. Easiest way to find. I'm in a group chat with him now.
That's
Representatives
actually
are
it's
standing
more
there.
funnier. Yeah. So
I've missed you all so very much.
that sounds familiar.
Who is you all?
Well, remember that first episode of the Funhouse? Did you miss me?
Mhm.
How am I
Oh,
missed you?
Yeah.
oh my god. There's one element to the Raw that nobody's technically not talking about, but they're talking about, that happened in the background. Nikki Cross.
Mhm.
The Nikki Cross throwing the mask away, basically.
Oh yeah.
And that's huge, because there was rumors about Nikki turning back to Nikki Cross.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna tell you my favorite. Yeah.
You missed it. I think
it's just stupid.
I think you missed that part. Was it during the backstage moment with Miz and Ciampa?
Yeah, it was actually when Control was walking to.
Oh yeah, Control was walking through.
Yeah.
And you saw Nikki in the background take off her like superhero thing and throw it at.
Good.
Let me tell you, if you guys have never, ever see Nikki Cross with a Nikki Cross being Nikki Cross,
Oh, I've seen
Oh,
Nikki.
she was
Yeah,
good.
she was
Yeah, they need to
awesome.
bring that back.
especially with Sanity was around. The worst screw thing they Vince ever did was screwed up Sanity. Oh my god, I'm still pissed off of that. I'm like,
yeah.
there's so much you could do with Sanity. You
Screwed
can
up
say,
Sanity, and then he invented Retribution, which was just the most.
I
yeah,
think the thing about
awful
Retribution,
thing
I think
ever.
it could have been really good.
yeah,
Remember how first we were super excited about it? I'm like, this can be really good.
it could be, but
And
they
it just went.
Ended up being
Yeah,
one of the worst
another
groups.
one, another Vince thing. You could have had Sandy versus the Wyatt family.
Oh man, yeah, that would have been great.
Oh my god,
That was his prime.
Eric Young versus Bray Wyatt.
Yeah,
Oh my god,
that would have been great.
I hate you,
Again,
Vince.
I feel like was severely underrated.
I hate you, Vince, but I love you at the same time. Oh man, yeah. I don't know anybody heard about this. They're actually canceled the draft, so I don't know when they're actually going to do a draft. I guess more likely it's probably because they're actually going to. I'm gonna say this: they probably going to wait until they get everybody back, and then do the draft,
Yeah.
so they can put.
But see,
people
here's
where
the
they're
thing.
supposed to
I
be.
never
If
really.
not,
I
at
never.
all, because they seem like they have been doing a little more intermingling between
Mhm.
Yeah,
people, not necessarily sticking to one show, though, which I love. Like,
Right,
I'm all
I miss it. Yeah,
I never really understood the draft in the first place. Like, obviously, I'm pretty new to wrestling, but like,
I liked it back years ago when when Raw and SmackDown both had massive rosters. There were so many people. It fit that you had Raw superstars and SmackDown superstars, and then doing the draft. But they just don't have enough talent now for that. I feel
my personal opinion, and I think I talked about this all the time. The draft supposed to be a draft. A draft supposed to be a draft from the minor leagues. Does that
right?
make sense?
You're supposed
So
to be
a draft for becoming from NXT, which you really could do now because what they're about to do now.
that'd be a good way to do is a draft.
Yeah, you don't.
NXT people
The
come.
draft from the main roster ain't that it's either a trade or a fancy draft.
right.
Yeah.
You know, you can always make a trade like, hey, I'll trade Bray to blah blah blah.
Mhm.
Right.
Duh. I mean, it makes a lot of sense. But yeah, Nikki Cross possibly be back. I can see
Can we
some.
please give Dewdrop her name back?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's
Triple
going
H
to
is
be
still trying to do a lot of name changes and fix
that.
stuff Vince ruined.
That one is going to be one of those storyline changes back.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I see with that
So.
one. Because I don't see her changing like, hey,
Now all of a sudden I'm Piper again.
yeah, I'm Piper again. Yeah,
Everybody's first name.
let's see, what time is it?
Maybe because he couldn't remember both
Yeah.
names.
You can see now.
Maybe he was getting a little bit of dementia and just couldn't remember both of their names.
WE3 rules, ECW blood pay-per-view possibility, possibly be TV 14 by then, possibility, retribution.
Retribution.
I like that.
That's funny.
I love the good verse so much. There's rumblings about that too. Hey, I just noticed something. We didn't see AJ Styles today.
Oh yeah.
That's funny. The Raw was so good. I didn't even think about it.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. Maybe we should trade him, move him to Raw. Well, he could just go. He could just go to SmackDown. Like maybe we should trade to Raw. No, just go. Just
You
go.
want to spend some time in his arcade.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's this? If I see Matt,
Who is Matt?
did WWE become good?
Matt here. I have the same name as you if you're referencing me.
Yeah, which is actually really funny. Good without Charlotte. Oh, yeah, Charlotte's
Yeah,
starting back
We
in.
haven't seen Charlotte for a while either.
Charlotte ain't shy. Let's see. TAZZY, everyone, have a good night. Have a good night, little T. Conrad, welcome to the building. Conrad, we gotta do a stream together to talk about this whole craziness. We have to. We gotta link up because I know you know you're believing what's going on, but I want to hear from you, honestly. So we'll get together about that because you gotta help me out. Just saying. Yeah, this role was actually really good. It wasn't extraordinary, but it's all about the story that you're about to get. If that makes sense,
Yeah.
it's going to be. You know what we're getting. We already know what we're getting. We already know we're getting it. It's funny because we didn't know starting of the weekend because he could have popped up on Saturday, which was kind of weird because how do you get Bray Wyatt into the UK without being seen?
You can't.
There's no way. There's not a chance.
You wouldn't get 1 foot past customs without being recognized.
Somebody taking a picture of him. You could like put him in black sweatpants and a black hoodie and put makeup on him, and people would still know that was him.
Yeah. Could have popped up on Sunday, because they had the Joker thing. Obviously, it was MJF. Oh man, I love MJF so much. It's not even. He's one of those heels that I love so much because he takes that heel character so seriously. I love it. We need more people like that. Conrad got the mad face up.
Yeah.
I love that. Conrad if anybody knows, Conrad covers AEW, so he's. I totally understand. I get it. He said he's actually going to Dynamite on Wednesday. That's actually kind of cool to see how that CM Punk and MJF storyline will go. That's going to be very interesting. So make sure you guys tune in to Dynamite to this. And don't forget, guys, remember to tune in tomorrow for NXT. We're not going to stream it. We'll be back next Tuesday.
All the shocking moments after Raw went off.
Shaky this. See what else we got.
So what happened after Raw went off the air? They started raising the cage. Dexter Lumis slid out of the. Did he kidnap him?
Dragging Miz out of the ring.
Nice.
Literally, like shoulder carrying Miz out of the ring.
Oh.
And Miz is passed out.
Goodbye, Miz.
He literally just kidnapped Miz.
Oh.
After Raw went off the air.
Chase, I see what you did there. Tazzy, maybe AJ has gone to fetch a couple of Good Brothers.
I would love that. I miss the
Yeah.
Good Brothers. They were great.
That's a good call. And I know it's a lot. I know a lot of with Triple H in charge. We're getting a lot of factions.
Yeah.
We're getting a lot of factions in WE now because now Triple H taking over. Because we know Triple H love factions. Duh. DX.
And he does it well.
Evolution.
Like, there's a way to do it wrong and there's a way to do it right.
The corporation. He was in the corporation. The corporate ministry. You know, slowly but surely, and this is rumored before Cross got released before, the corporate ministry was supposed to be a thing. It was pitched. I'm slowly seeing that from Judgment Day, a corporate ministry kind of vibe with the suits and everything. I'm slowly seeing that. Oh, we got to talk about that. Oh, Dominic Mysterio.
Oh, my.
Wow. May I say wow? Because I didn't think it was ever going to happen because I know how Ray feels about his son. But this might be getting close to a point where we might get the mass match for Dominic to get that mass. And this the end. This will be the end of Rey Mysterio's career. You know, Rey Mysterio is not getting any younger.
No.
Not at all. Not at all. All right, guys, get your last thoughts out there because we got to get out of here. Get you guys last thoughts out there. I'm gonna let everybody on the screen do the same. We're gonna start with Dan T this time. Dan T, last thoughts. Go for it.
Honestly, yeah, like I said, Raw 10 out of 10 for me. Can't really wait to see what happens next. I like the fact, like you mentioned, Tazzy, that they've got um, storylines where it's a story, but it's like 3 stories in one type deal.
Mhm.
And that, at least to my recollection, I don't think we ever saw um, with Vince running things. It was just, one storyline,
Mm-hmm.
and that was it. But yeah, anyway, this, I personally, I like it. So yeah, that's just me.
Yep. We'll go Joey, then Chris. Go for it.
I'm just really looking forward to Bray coming back.
That's about right. Chris, what you got?
I'm excited to be watching WWE again. There was a quite a period there in the last year where I didn't really watch much because I just, I didn't hook me anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And the last month or two, I've been watching it a little more regularly, and it's definitely getting enjoyable again. I enjoyed tonight's Raw, and I'm actually looking forward to Raw each week. It's a nice feeling.
And yeah, if like I said earlier, if Bray returns on SmackDown and I miss it because I'm at a Caleb Johnson show, he's gonna rip me a new one. Like he will never let me live that down.
I'm totally gonna mess with Jody too during SmackDown and text her, be like, "Holy shit!" If she won't know if I'm messing with her or something really happened.
I have a confession.
To roll his eyes at me when it comes to Caleb. So
there's nothing wrong with that. It's all good. I have a confession to make. So the main reason why the tailgate and the after parties left in the first place, because Raw and SmackDown started to really deteriorate. The only thing I actually really watched was Roman. I keep it real with you because he's entertaining now. I keep it real with you. He's entertaining.
Seth was always pretty entertaining, especially with the character he's got right now.
Yeah,
it's to see what he's wearing.
It's the Elton John outfit.
Elton John, Seth, yeah. But it wasn't a whole show that was good. That's the only thing. So it's like it was kind of hard to make content with both those shows. So that's why I stay with the NXT thing. Granted, it just screwed my overall with the subscribers because, quite frankly, I always doing one show a week. Now I was like, all right, Triple H back, everything's good in the world. I should say thank you, Triple H. Thank you, Paul. How about we do that? Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Paul, for
this needed to happen.
Yeah, it needed to happen. It
was never going to happen, short of Vince dying. But
here's the funny part. This is the last thought. Triple H did say there's been rumblings for like a couple of years now that there's talks of like, what if this happens? Like, there's what if, and I guess this is what's going to be. Like, obviously, you know what the only thing I miss about WWE? And you guys go like, yeah, that's about right. I miss the authority figures.
Yeah.
Like what we have with Adam Pearce.
Like having either a Raw general manager or the actual authority with Triple H and Stephanie. Like, yeah, I love them.
The laptop.
Yeah, the laptop.
Even for a while, they did a decent job of it with
Sonya Deville?
No.
Adam Pearce.
Adam Pearce, but he barely shows up anymore. Like, I
think they're starting to bring Adam Pearce back into it.
What a promo.
Think about back. Mick Foley was Raw GM for a while.
Yeah.
Great, and Stone Cold was Raw GM for a while. Even the mystery Raw GM with the laptop was clever.
That's what Dan just said. Yeah.
Yeah, they've done a good job with that over the years. I see them bring that back.
What's this? What if Friday we see one of the Funhouse puppets and to let us know he was returning soon?
That's one thing I think. Like Bray has always done teases before he never just like comes right back.
Right.
He never just shows up. There's always teases beforehand. So I think we might get some teases before we see him. But
yeah, it's either that or we start seeing like Braun say something, and then we start seeing
like with the pants. I said it would start off subtle, and we kind of have that slow burn.
Yeah, it'd be funny if Braun just during a promo references something back to the Wyatt family or something.
Ray is a smart man. He was like, hey, Braun, can you wear red pants? Braun probably like,
and I could totally see Wyndham asking him to do something like that. Like this series of tweets that happened over the weekend, those were planned.
Yeah,
I believe before he came back to Funhouse Party, there was at least 2, maybe even 3 or 4 weeks where all we got on Raw was just a little tease of
the
some
box
dolls
and
or
the
a
puppet.
dollhouse.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell's that?
I'll read this comment right quick. Tessa, you just never know when we get Pierce take the role and Seth wins the belt. And also that can be, that's the other thing I do need to say. Seth deserves that title.
Oh yeah.
He been running ragged. I think the only time he missed any kind of like period is when his baby was born. That's the only time. Other than that,
he's done such a good job of just putting himself over, he's made that character amazing. Ever since his feud with the Fiend, really, he's just built this character up that he's got now from there, and it's awesome. He does such a good job with it. I mean, that was awesome in Cardiff. Listen, during the whole match, the fans were like, whoa.
They were singing that song the entire
match.
The whole match.
Granted, it was close to doing that at WrestleMania too, but still, that's the whole insane.
Match. And he loved that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can tell they're smiling, trying to cover up the smile. Okay, guys. Thank you guys for showing up. I've been coming in. I want to thank Dan, my co-host, Chris, Jody. Thank you for coming on. Guys, we are taking a week off. Seriously, we're taking a week off. It's not my choice, but I guess like tell me I'm running racket. So here we are. We'll be back on Monday. Next Monday, we'll be back tailgate party right before Abby's. You know how that goes. I might start a little earlier because that 45 minutes went quick. So we'll talk about it in the future. But it will be on tailgate after party Monday. We'll be back for NXT next Tuesday. Nothing on Wednesday. I'll talk to Conrad. Well, we'll do something for AEW. We'll see, and we'll see how Wednesday goes, because if something goes even more crazier this Wednesday, then that's gonna be something to talk about. Thursday, Impact Wrestling with the Insiders. That's actually this Thursday too, but I'm not gonna be there. But make sure you guys do that. 7:45 p.m. Eastern time. Make sure you guys there. No spoilers in the chat, by the way. I see you guys trying to do that. No spoilers in the chat. Friday tailgate party 6:15 p.m. Eastern time next Friday, and the after party during Rampage, because I don't care. All right, I think that's it. As soon as I can get this thing back on, there we go. You guys like that? I found this. I'm like, hey, I found it. I'm like, that's dope.
I like that.
Good. Yeah, it's not bad. Okay. Thank you guys for coming in. I'll see you guys in the week. No matter what you guys do while I'm not around, make sure you guys do one thing for me, and cheer the party, baby. Good night, everybody, and please be safe and all that good stuff. Night.
See ya.